New at 4, we're getting an up-close look at this weekend's deadly shooting in downtown Seattle, where 5 officers shot at a man who rammed his car into the federal building and then fired his rifle downtown.
Fox 13's Matthew Smith has been reviewing newly released body cam footage and listening to the first 911 call. He's here now. And Matt, you're getting a lot of new information here on what happened.
Yeah, this is a story I've been tracking since Saturday night when the man was spotted in downtown firing a rifle. You can actually see the man in the upper right-hand corner of your screen there in this newly released security camera footage. It's a first look at how this all unfolded. But before you get to the man shooting like you see here at the top of your screen, it starts with the man ramming a vehicle into the federal building. You see it right there on your screen. He then gets out of the vehicle. You'll see him actually enter the street. He gets out onto the sidewalk. Mind you, this is all around 8:10 on Saturday night, and it's when police first start to get 911 calls. Let's listen in.
911, what is your emergency?
There's an active shooter on 2nd and Marion. I am not hurt. I don't know if there are people that are.
Can you see this person?
I did see him, but I fled the area because he was actively shooting into the street that I was driving on.
Now, shortly after that call, police are rushing onto the scene.
Seattle Police! Mary 31, we're on scene.
Now, there's a number of police rushing in. You can see here from the first officer's body camera footage that he sticks to the ground and approaches that way. He's approaching the garage that we just showed you. The suspect is still standing near that area as police order him to get onto the ground. Now, simultaneously, you see officers running up these nearby steps. Overlooking, you hear a man yelling at that suspect down on the ground, "Hey, drop the bleeping gun." But on the ground, we're actually going to see the police cruiser as it starts to pull up. That man is on the ground right there by the garage. You can see this again from the camera. But just before that officer opens that car door inside this vehicle, the man starts to get up. Now, we're going to pause this here on your screen. In fact, I want to bring that back a little bit and take it full screen. We'll play it again slowly, and we'll pause again just as that man is getting up. The man is up now, and that is where we're able to stop short because there's a barrage of fire. He's holding that gun, and officers from multiple angles are shooting down on him. He dies right there on the sidewalk. Now, here's what we know today. 5 officers fired their weapons, all of them veterans of SPD, ranging from hire dates in 2019 to one officer hired all the way back in 2010. About 15 minutes before this show started, I got word from the Office of Police Accountability. They tell me that they haven't spotted any policy violations in that video that's been released. They were on the ground shortly after the shooting, but they do note that they're going to monitor the investigation as this moves forward. The investigation of that shooting, by the way, is standard and, again, already underway. David, Jamie, back to you.